Okay, good afternoon. I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the Board of Public Works for May 13, 2020. Roll call.
Val Gomez,
Present.
William Allen,
Present.
Weena Guzman.
Is that here? I didn't even notice. Okay. We're going to move on to minutes. We have the minutes of the regular meeting of April 22nd, 2020. I'd like to make a motion we accept the minutes of the meeting as written.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Okay, we have no correspondence. We'll move on to new business. First item on our agenda is the bid opening to remove, replace stone and brick parquet wall at 3701 Main.
First bid that we have is from Maurice Love, located 4839 Ivy, East Chicago, Indiana. Okay, total cost is $48,660, 48660. Okay, looks like we just have one.
It was just the one?
Yeah.
What was the name of that company again, please?
It just says Maurice Love.
Maurice Love?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. New Creations. Maurice Love was on the name of the envelope. Within the documentation is New Creations.
Okay, and his bid was $48,660,
Yes.
and that's the only one for
Yeah, that's the only one that
3701.
Main Street.
Okay. Okay, we'll move on to the next one, bid opening for asbestos remediation at Central Fire Station.
Okay, we have Midwest Service Group, located 560 Turner Boulevard, St. Peter.
I've been tabulation for him.
Pardon me?
I will.
Hey,
John Blosky with Americo Engineering. I assisted the fire department on preparing the request for proposals. I have a bid tabulation form here if you'd like that.
Okay, did you get his name?
Anybody?
Could you repeat? Oh, you did? Okay.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Oh, well, if you are ready.
yeah, I'll just be reading it out loud. Okay. So again, Midwest Service Group, lump sum $66,250, 66250. Next, we have Safe Environmental Corp., located 10030 Express Drive, Suite AB, Highland, Indiana. Lump sum $48,450, 48450. Next, we have Interstate Environmental Services, Inc., located 337 West, 806 North, Valparaiso, Indiana. lump sum, $49,312.63. 49312.63. Let's see. Just want to make sure. Okay. Okay, there's no title on this, but this is from DR Site Services.
Well, that might be a separate project
Yeah,
for
that might be-
4817 Melville, I think, for
Okay.
James Porter Latine.
So I think that concludes the opening for that. Yeah.
Okay, so we had, okay, to review, so for the first bid opening for 3701, we just had one.
Yes.
Is engineering department overseeing that project?
Yes, I'm sorry, yes.
So you'll review those and get back to us next meeting?
Yes.
Okay, for the second asbestos, what department is overseeing that one?
Well, it was through Mark Escobedo, Deputy Chief, but Keith Selvey was kind of just on the outside looking in. So there should be 3 copies. If I could get one of each, not the original, but a copy, then I could take it back, tabulate it, analyze it, and prepare a letter of recommendation to Mark and Keith, if that's okay.
Okay, so yourself and the fire department will review it,
Yes,
and you'll be back with us next meeting then?
probably at the next meeting, yeah, since Keith or Mark isn't here
Okay.
to consult with, so that's why I said I'd just grab a copy, go.
Okay, I just want to clear that up.
Okay.
Okay, next item on agenda is bid opening for emergency demolition at 4817 Melville.
We'll make the copies and then we'll just send them to you tomorrow morning.
Should have copies. I tell them I want 3 copies all the time.
Because I don't.
2 copies of the original.
Oh, okay. I'll see.
That's what it's easiest.
Okay. So this is the bids for that then. Yep, and so that's the original. Okay, so
And we get
for
back,
the emergency demolition for 4817?
yes, can we get back to the meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, bid opening, emergency demolition at 4817 Melville.
Let's see. This is Acton Inc., located 1102 East Columbus Drive, in East Chicago, Indiana. Okay, lump sum $49,700. 49700.
There's
Yep.
also
Unit price too?
unit price, yeah.
Unit price is $102.50. Next, we have DNR Site Services located 7015 West Street Avenue, Gary, Indiana. Okay, lump sum $19,800. Unit price is $1,150 for 40 cubic yards. 1,150. Okay. And last we have JM Industrial Services, located 201 Marble Street, Canyon, Indiana. lump sum $52,500, unit price of $2,250 per 40 cubic yard.
2,000 what?
Pardon me?
The unit price is what?
$2,250.
Okay, James, your department's overseeing this.
Yes.
Are you gonna, do you want to review it?
I want
the
to
end of the
review
meeting?
and then give
Okay,
at the end.
okay. If you're ready by the end of the meeting, let us know.
Yes.
Okay, we'll move on to another item from building, RFP for 516 through 18 East Columbus Drive.
Yes, I requested proposals for the east wall, for the chemically strip and hot water pressure, the paint from the east elevation of that property. This is artwork that was done by the city, and the owner's going to be doing the repairs. So we're removing the paint. The two quotes that were received, was three contractors were AMG, Restore Works, and STM Enterprise, and I received two proposals. STM was at $9,500, and Restore Works was for $5,640. So I recommend that we award the work to Restore Works Masonry Restoration at the rate of $5,640.
Okay, so that one you're ready to make a recommendation?
Yes.
Okay, so I'd like to make a motion to approve the recommendation from the building department for Restore Works Masonry for the amount of $5,640.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
All right, next we come to notice to proceed. Notice to proceed with Acton for 3731 Graham Boulevard.
Correct. The unsafe building fund demolition for the property in the front.
Okay, this is for demolition.
Yes.
Okay, any questions or comments on the notice to proceed?
None.
There be no further questions or comments. I entertain a motion to approve the notice to proceed for demolition of 3731 Graham Boulevard with Acton Incorporated.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we come to a water leak proposal from NIPSCO. This is also for the building department.
Yes, this is the property in Wildland between Grand. This property where Manhattan Mechanical will be doing the development there. There is a gas main that runs in the middle of the lots where an alley used to be. This is we received a proposal from NIPSCO in the amount of $3,306 to be able to retire that gas main.
Okay, and one reason it's before us because the count that you're going to be using is Board of Works contractual. I believe that's what the
Correct.
financial. And we also, I wanted to bring up before the board because I wanted to bring up, there's a situation with NIPSCO. As you know, the state usually doesn't allow us to pay in advance, but NIPSCO has a policy of not entering the work until they get paid in advance.
That's correct.
So the reason I wanted to bring it here, because I wanted to put it on the record, because I believe the city has acquired a credit card. If we can't do it by check, we are looking into using the city credit cards to enable us to pay in advance. I think the ordinance on the credit cards gives us a leeway for these type of situations. We would prefer to pay by check, and we're still going to see tomorrow, because I believe this is time sensitive.
Very time sensitive.
And so we're, just for the record, we'll probably let you know tomorrow in the afternoon which direction we're going to go.
Thank you.
Okay? Are there any questions or comments on the Watling proposal from NIPSCO?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion we approve the water lean proposal with NIPSCO with the building department in the amount of $3,306.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, now we move on to outstanding invoices. First one on our agenda is from KM Waste and Recycling from the building department. We have two invoices dated 9/27/2019 and 11/8/2019 for a total of $6,000.
The total between both of them, the 1120 West 145th was for 4,200, and the other one was 4015 Drummond for 1,800, totaling $6,000. These were just some that we had missed with the 1120. It was a late on. That one had been a while, and then the 4015 Drummond was tied to. We thought it was going to be a hardest hit. It ended up not being.
But the work was
But the work was completed.
completed.
Yes.
Any questions or comments on this late invoice?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the late invoice for KM Waste and Recycling, the two late invoices for KM Waste and Recycling, in the amount of $6,000.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
If I may approach just to get the bids. For the demolition?
He wants to review them,
Oh,
and maybe
okay.
give us an answer before the end of the meeting.
Thank you.
Okay, the next late invoice is from Dream Builders. We have two late invoices, one dated 4/20/20. Services were done from 1/1/20 through 3/31/20, an amount of $10,402.72. The second invoice, services were from 11/13/19 through 12/30/19 for $4,637.50 for a total of $15,040.25. I spoke to our IT director. He contacted me. He would not be able to attend today's meeting. His answer was that the contractor did not submit the invoices till April, even though some were from 19. He has explained to the contractor from this point forward, it is imperative that all invoices be submitted at the beginning of each month, and failure to comply will result in loss of services being requested. So that was the explanation. It fell on the contractor. Are there any questions or comments? There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the late invoices to Dream Builders in the total amount of $15,040.25.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from SBS Group. This is from the Clerk's Department. I did speak with the clerk, Mr. Santos. He says that the services were provided. This is one late invoice from 12/31/2019. It was for $250. The explanation was the last payment was due end of December. It was inadvertently not paid. The services were rendered and the invoice should be processed. In fact, at that time, he also mentioned at that time our books were closed and we're closing in December, so he was unable to process it, and then basically they mislaid it till now. So, any questions or comments?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the outstanding invoice from SBS Group for City Clerk Adrian Santos in the amount of $250.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have a late invoice for Welsh and Kelly. We have an invoice dated 1/08/2020 in the amount of $54,066.48. It's from engineering.
Yes, this is from engineering. This is for our resurfacing project that we did 2019. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that better? This is from the engineering department. This is for resurfacing services that were performed by the contractor. We had to wait on the final compliance report to be made before moving forward with this invoice. Services were rendered, and this invoice should be paid.
Okay, any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Washington Cully's late invoice in the amount of $54,066.48.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have, next we have a late invoice for Reef and Riley. We have an invoice dated 2/13/2020 in the amount of $322,015.80.
Invoice was received on time. However, again, we had to wait on the final compliance report. Services have been rendered.
Any questions or comments on the invoice?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the late invoice for Reef and Riley in the amount of $322,015.80.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have late invoice from Garrett Construction, dated 2/3/2020, in the amount of $149,937. When we have the explanation from Public Works. This is for Keith Salvi, invoice was submitted late. That was their explanation. Any questions or comments?
No.
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the late invoice for Garlic Construction, in the amount of $149,937.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, that concludes late invoices. We'll move on to Block Stadium Phase 4. This is revised. We have from Public Works. The below awards, this is from Director of Public Works, Keith Selby. The below awards reflect the City of Chicago's best buy policy of the lowest and most responsible. We took into consideration the following mobilization, having one general contractor on site, and including small and minority business participation. Okay, R&D Construction was awarded Package 2 for concrete and flat work. Total cost, $226,500. Midwest Electric was awarded Package 5 for electrical. Total $238,105. Garrett was awarded the following packages. Package 1 for concrete excavation and utilities, total $238,105. Package 3 for painting, total cost $67,500. Package 4, also to Garrett, for metalwork and steel, total $273,500. Package 6 for fencing, total $86,500. Package 7 for asphalt paving, total $57,500. Total award was $684,500. That was for Garrett. And he also has on here total award for Midwest was $238,105. Total award for R&D Construction was $226,500. Garrett RD and Midwest altogether at $1,149,105. Hassie RD and Midwestern, $1,151,445. Are there any questions or comments on Block Stadium Phase 4 revised from Public Works?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the recommendation from Public Works for the Block Stadium Phase 4 revised.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we go to we have Verick Architects Incorporated, improvements to Block Stadium, number 15. This is also from Public Works. Let's see this one. This is a reimbursement for payment to NIPSCO for extension of electrical facilities to supply electrical services to 1615 142nd Street. The net change would be $4,430.04. And his explanation is reimbursement for paying for NIPSCO for extension of electrical facilities, supply electrical service. Are there any questions or comments on this item?
No.
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Verick's change order 15 in the amount of $4,430.04.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Next we come Garrett, change order number 5, improvements to Block Stadium, Phase 3, also from Public Works. And this one is Keith Salvy's explanation. Garrett, change order number 5, to modify and change the entry element lighting. Total cost will be $23,275. Are there any questions or comments on this change order?
No.
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve change order number 5 for improvements to Block Stadium.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, now we come to, also from Garrett, change order number 7. This is also for Block Stadium, new locker room and press box. And this change order is for $8,168. And, let's see, that was, to relocate the Daktronic speaker system 130 feet from the original location and run power and fiber to the speaker. And the total cost is $8,168. This is the explanation from Mr. Salvy. Are there any questions or comments on change order number 5?
No.
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve change order number 5. Change order number 7 in the amount of $8,168.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
And next we have from Northwest Industrial Specialists from Public Works. This is a request per Mr. Salvi, request to use Northwest W Specialists as the sole proprietor to construct a custom illuminated block stadium sign with channel letters. Northwest Specialists is a local manufacturer who responded to our request. The total cost is $10,434. Are there any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
No.
There be no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve the proposal from NIS Specialist, Northwest Industrial Specialist, in the amount of $10,434.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
And next we have from NWI Property Preservation, LLC, also from Public Works. This is for the Betsy Owens soffit facade and coping cap replacement. Recommending Northwest Property Preservation and the two quotes received. And their quote was for $22,750. He did include a second quote from Glute Brothers for $95,850. It's quite a difference. Any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the proposal from NWI Property Preservation in the amount of $22,750 for the Betsy Owens repairs.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from Chicago Tire, this is also for Public Works. This is basically approval rate table for 2020. Are there any questions or comments on this rate table?
No.
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve for Public Works Chicago Tire's rate schedule for the year 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
And next we have Tri-Electronics, also from Public Works, also a rate table for 2020 from Tri-Electronics. Are there any questions or comments on this rate table?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Tri-Electronics 2020 rate table for Public Works.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, next we have from CDE Collision Center, also a rate table for Public Works for 2020. Any questions or comments on this rate schedule?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve CDE Collision Center's rate schedule for Public Works for the year 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, next we have compliance reports. As usual, the compliance reports are just so we could put on the record. Oh, sorry. The roll call on CDE Collision Center?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you. I did previously? I'm expecting all four of you to help me, but, okay, entertain a motion to approve Tri-Electronics rate schedule.
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, I'm smiling behind my mask, so. Okay, now, we have the compliance reports. As usual, the compliance reports do not require a motion. They're just entered into our record. We have 4 compliance reports from planning. We have Garrett Block Stadium Improvements Phase 3. We have Walsh and Kelly 2019 street resurfacing. We have the Reef Riley Walsh Avenue reconstruction and the Western Utility Conduit System and Fiber. I believe they're pretty big packages. Are there any questions or comments on these compliance reports?
No.
Okay. And as I mentioned before, no motion is required. They're just entered into the record. Okay, next we have Resolution 2014-4813 Melville. This is from the Law Department. And this is a resolution of Chicago Board of Public Works approving and authorizing a supplemental agreement between the City of Chicago and Emma Billings. Would you like to comment on that, Mr. Marshall?
My apology, I didn't know we had got that far.
Yeah.
I have it here.
Okay. I believe this has been before us several times, Mr.
This agreement was with us 2 meetings ago.
Mhm.
The change in it is simply, if you refer to page 2, the addendum, which talks about the removal of $315.88 in property tax, and it references a conference that I had with President Gomez about a week ago, and that this is hopefully that we will finally complete the swap of properties and have the park department able to use the I'm trying to think of the place where it's anyway, it needs concrete and it needs to be used, and it's part of the Martin Luther King Center, which is right across the street. And the property that you have, the emergency demolition, 4817 Millville is right next to it.
Okay, so with this resolution, it should conclude, should cover
We hope
everything.
I thought the last one was going to.
You know?
She finally got an attorney, and I think that is helping to bring it to a close.
Okay. Are there any questions or comments on Resolution 20-2014?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve City of Chicago Board of Public Works Resolution 2020-14.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Marshall.
Thank you.
Okay, next on our agenda, we had the down payment assistance. Did we receive that? No? Do we want to table that for next meeting, or? Okay. Okay, so next meeting, we will reschedule the down payment assistance. Is that going to be a resolution, or?
There's a resolution, there's a contract between this board and
Okay, so
this board will redevelop it.
it'll be a resolution with a contract then? Okay, so we'll put that on our agenda. Okay. Next on our agenda, we have some court lease agreement. This is for 3733 Main. It's basically known as the Fitzsimmons Building. This is being brought before us because in the controller's office, what occurred was, at the time this agreement was signed by our chief of staff, and it was basically to stage a furniture at the condominiums for sale. At the time, when it was actually the first time we used the new city credit card, and the credit card was acquired for these type of purposes where there's no, a company won't take a PO, and we basically have to pay in front, and then the department reimburses the credit card. And since the account that was listed was the Board of Works contractual, and because there was a contract with it, actually, because it was the first time the card was used, our chief of staff was not aware that it had to come to the Board of Works. So we're bringing it before the Board of Works, and just for the record, this contract was entered into, I believe, in December of 2019. It was for 6 months, and I believe this is the last month of the contract. I did inform them that if they wanted to extend it, they would have to contact the company or let it expire, because it would automatically continue. And our chief of staff did assure me that she would get in contact with the company. So basically, we're approving a contract agreement for leasing for the staging of furniture in these sale models, the condominiums at this location. Are there any questions or comments?
No.
Okay, there being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the agreement with Court Lease. See, I'm trying to get their official name here. I believe that's all it is, just Court Incorporated. Entertain a motion to approve their lease agreement with the city for staging furniture, which was for $896.56 a month for 6 months.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay. Next, we come to R&D Construction. We have a French drain and asphalt. This is from engineering.
This is a price of $10,350 to install 3 French drains. Locations are 4814 Magoon, 138th in Maine, and 138th in Pulaski to address drainage issues.
Okay, are there any questions or comments on this proposal from R&D Construction?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve R&D Construction's proposal for 3 French drains and asphalt patch in the amount of $10,350.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have supplemental agreement number 2. Supplemental agreement number 2 is made and entered on this date, 2020, between the City of Chicago and DLZ Indiana. And this is from engineering.
Yes, this is a supplemental agreement from DLZ, who has been hired to design and help project manage the water main being replaced on Indianapolis Boulevard, partnering with the Army Corps. And this is pretty much just a balancing between the original contract, their supplemental number 1, and some additional items that they needed to take care of, while also not fully exhausting the account for the supplemental number 1 agreement. So number 2 is no change in cost. That they're not asking for any additional funds. It's just to balance out the services of what they originally were contracted to do, and what they have to bill for supplemental number 2.
Okay, so for the record, the total stays the same then?
Correct.
Okay,
They're just balancing out some of the services.
okay. Are there any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve DLZ's supplemental number 2 for, is it the Indianapolis Boulevard project?
Yes. And so moved.
Bless you.
You have a second?
Second, I'm sorry, second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from Hassey Construction, Guthrie Street Project. We have change orders 7 through 11. First change order number 7, in the amount of $3,985. This is for Guthrie Street. Hassey Construction discovered that the building at 3415 Guthrie has an existing 6-inch water service, which there is no pay item for in the contract. This change order establishes a unit cost in order to perform a 6-inch water service. So it's an amount of $3,985. Any questions or comments on change order number 7 for Guthrie Street?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve change order number 7 for Guthrie Street reconstruction project in the amount of $3,985.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Okay, next we have, also for Guthrie Street reconstruction, change order number 8. It's in the amount of,
It's a deduct of $190,131.36 for electrical changes.
that's a deduction?
Yeah.
It's quite a deduction. Any questions or comments on change order number 8?
This is from Midwestern, for the record.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve change order number 8 for the Guthrie Street reconstruction project in the amount of a deduction of $190,131.36.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
And for the record, Hessie's the general contractor?
Hassie's the GC, the general contractor, and Midwestern is their sub.
Okay. Next we come to change order 9, also for Guthrie Street.
This is in the amount of $11,297, and this is to perform insert valves, 6-inch.
Any questions or comments on change order number 9?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve change order 9 for Guthrie Street reconstruction project in the amount of $11,297.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we come to change order number 10 for Guthrie Street reconstruction project.
Some conduit needs to be removed since it conflicts with catch basins that have to be installed on the Guthrie reconstruction project. There's 10 different occurrences. The additional cost is going to be $4,950 to take care of this.
Any questions or comments on change order number 10?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve change order number 10 for the Guthrie reconstruction project in the amount of $4,950.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, now we have change order number 11 for Guthrie Street.
According to our plans, it was anticipated that we will come across 3 quarter-inch lines for water services, but instead we've been coming across 1 inch. And the price of $4,400 is the cost to rectify that.
Any questions or comments on change order number 11?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve change order number 11 for Guthrie Street in the amount of $4,400.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we come to right-of-way applications. We have Board of Public Works permit applications number 20-03521 through 20-03548. Are there any questions or comments on these Public Works permit applications?
None.
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Board of Public Works permit applications 20-03521 through 20-03548.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay. James, do you have a recommendation for us?
Hi,
You could please, for record, give your name again.
James Portalatini, Chicago Building Commissioner. I also wanted to bring up, was another request for proposal for 4817 Melville for the asbestos abatement supervisor and worker that has to be on site. We requested 3 proposals because due to the condition of the building, they're not able to remove the asbestos safely. And the awards were there was several contractors that received the request, but only one responded, and that is Midwest Service Group.
Is that the one from America?
That's the Americo had done a request, and Midwest Service Group responded. They had to line up the dumpsters, and anything that's has asbestos has to be taken to Newton County Special Land.
Okay, so this is in reference to
It's also 4817 Melville.
317?
So we have one for the asbestos
Okay, so-
abatement supervisor, and then we're also requesting the demolition.
So we did a demolition, right?
Yes, I have a recommendation for the demolition as well.
Okay. And so you want this request for $2,085?
Yes, that we approve Midwest Service Group's proposal for $2,085 at a daily rate.
Yes, a daily rate.
So that's their daily rate.
Yes. We estimate it to be no more than 3 days max.
Are there any questions or comments on the proposal from Midwest Service Group for $2,085 on their daily rate?
No.
No.
There be no further question or comments, entertain a motion to approve Midwest Service Group's proposal in the amount of $2,085 as their daily rate for the 4817 Melville demolition project.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Now, with regard to the demolition, out of the 3 bids that were received, I recommend that DNR Site Services be awarded the work. They were the lowest, most responsive bidder. So the amount was $19,800 for the lump sum, and the unit for the 40-yard dumpster is $1,150 per 40-yard dumpster.
And this was for 4817 Melville.
For the same address, 4817 Melville, yes.
Okay, so your recommendation is for, what was the company?
DNR Site Services,
DNR at $19,800 and $1,550.
$1,150
$1,150.
per 40-yard.
Are there any questions or comments on his recommendation for DNR? No? There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the recommendation from our building commissioner for DNR for 4817 Melville, the amount of $19,800 and $1,150.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that was it. Good. Got a schedule. Okay, I believe that concludes our business, our new business. I believe we have no other business. Our next regular meeting will be May 27, 2020 at 4:30 p.m. As that concludes all the business for tonight, I entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Of the regular meeting of the Board of Public Safety, May 13th, at 5:30 p.m. May we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
And to the republic for which it stands,
one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We will have the roll call
Milton Reed.
here.
Richard Chemzinski. Thomas Davis.
Okay, we see, acknowledge Mr. Davis is here via Zoom conference. All right, is there a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of April 22nd, 2020?
I so move.
Okay, can we have a second? Mr. Davis, can you second?
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions?
No, I have none.
No questions. We'll take a vote. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. There is no correspondence in front of us. As far as new business, we have the absentee report for April 2020 and the fire department reports for April 2020. Is there a motion to approve the fire department reports from April of 2020?
I so move on.
All right, Mr. Chizimsky, can you second? It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions?
I have none.
There are no questions, so we will take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. There is no audience here for participation, and I do not see anyone on the Zoom platform. With that being said, our next regular meeting will be Wednesday, May 27th at 5:30 p.m. If there's no other business before us, we will take a motion to adjourn. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I so move.
Mr. Davis, can you second?
Second.
All right, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. The meeting is adjourned.